Hey, show number 291, photo share. Happy end of daylight saving time. What is this? November 3rd, 2019. Hope everybody's well and adjusted to the change in the falling back for most of us in time. Hope you got all the clocks reset, and if not, here's your last reminder before you miss work tomorrow. Or you're late for work tomorrow. I guess you'd be late. Yeah, you'd be late for work tomorrow, I guess. So just friendly reminder, make sure all your clocks are set, although most of our stuff changes automatically now, being on all connected via phones and tablets and computers and everything. But we're here. Hey, James.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Good. You have your sweater on. It must be chilly up there.
It was cold this morning, but I'm wearing shorts as well. Because when I got back from church, I put my shorts on instead.
Okay.
I had the front one because this is just a short sleeve shirt.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's lovely, really.
Yeah. No, it was chilly here this morning. It was about a little bit above freezing. I went out for a run this morning and started off a little chilly, but ended up, an hour later, the sun got up and warmed up quite a bit. So it was kind of nice. But
nice.
Definitely fall. That's for sure. So
I prefer a little bit more heat.
Yeah. Well, we definitely had that this year. It stayed warm a lot farther into autumn than it normally does. So it was. I'm kind of looking forward to a break here, but I don't want it to get too cold. I moved down here to get away from the snow, so I don't need that happening here. So. Let's see who's in the chat. There's James. Good week. Get any photos? Yeah, I guess you did do a few things, huh?
Yeah, I took one photograph. There's some of the dog in there.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll be taking photos. It's echoing.
Okay.
How do I stop it echoing? Is it echoing your side?
Is what? Oh, no, I'm not getting any echo. Are you?
So anyway, I took some photographs of the dog, and I just put two up there. But I want to take another one of her because she was 16 the other day. So, I said I'd take a picture of her 16. But on the back of that cart, and I'll explain the cart later, she's got writing saying, "I'm 16 today, blah, blah, blah." And I thought about it, and I thought it'd be nice to have the dog, but you got to remember the dog's very frail. It's going to die any time. So you've got to be very careful. It's getting comfortable.
Yeah, 16 is old for a dog. Yeah,
lean over the back of that stool and then take the photographs of her leaning over with all the writing saying she's 16.
Oh, yeah.
But it might be a bit difficult for her. So that would be neat. So I might do that tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, that's a nice image. And the dog is the dog in okay shape, or does it have medical issues, or do you know?
No, it's just old age.
Mm-hmm.
I went over to talk to this owner, and she's sitting in the garage, and I'm saying, Ruby, and she's deaf.
Yeah, okay.
And blind as well, so it's a shame. It's a lovely dog.
Yeah. That's pretty old for a dog, though. I mean, 16 is.
And that car is what they take her for a walk in. Now they take her for a little walk, but then they take her for a bike ride. So it's like a baby's crib thing. But they made it adjustable to fit the dog in it. So you see him going cycling down the street with the dog behind.
Yeah.
That's neat.
That's neat. Yeah, I'm sure the dog enjoys it.
He loves it.
Yeah. That's neat. So was this a friend of yours then?
Just my neighbor. I know all my neighbors.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Then those other two are water shots. I was testing out a neutral density.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, we can talk about that. That's okay, yeah. It looks like it was a fairly bright day. So was that the adjustable one? Is that the adjustable neutral density filter?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it like a 1 through 10 stop? Is that what it is?
I just kept turning it and I got it dark, and then I took.
Okay. Do you know what the range is? Do you know what the range of the filter is?
What do you mean?
Like a 1 to 10 stop or something, depending how you.
I think it might be 1 to 10 because it got very dark.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I couldn't see on the side of the lens thing or the case what it is.
Okay.
I've got to go to the store and ask them. I'm going to say, what level is this?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, that. So have you? Are you glad you got it? Does it work? Does it do what you want it to do?
Oh, I've had the filter years. I just never really used it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And so at the other photo shop, the camera shop, camera meet up I go to, their theme for this month is water. So I thought, let me go shoot this waterfall. It's only a small waterfall, but I shot it there just to get some practice on it.
Okay. Yeah, good. Very good. Let me do get out of the private chat. Link. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that is something that I've been wanting to get, although I haven't done much photography in the last little while. So
that filter is a 77, same as my polarizing. So I bought 2 step-up rings. So then I don't waste any money buying more filters.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good. Yeah, because the neutral density filters can get kind of expensive.
It cost me over $100, but I know I spent a lot of money on it.
Yeah, I mean that's expensive, but you get it's multiple. It's a range, so it's not just one. It's not just one filter. I mean, a lot of times those are I won't say high quality. The higher priced ones are $75 to $100 each anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Because the exposure time I had on that was 3.2.
Okay. All right.
What I did, I took a photograph of the thing because I don't think my information mega.
Oh, it didn't flow through. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know, maybe I'm doing something wrong where it doesn't come through, but this time I thought I'd take a photograph of it, and that way I've got it.
There we go. I'll post that. Good. All right. Get that posted. Yeah, Joe was talking to Joe a little earlier today. He's like, I don't know what time your show starts. And we're like, well, same time as always, just different because of daylight saving.
Maybe you signed on earlier.
I was talking to him about an hour ago and saying, it's basically, well, he's in Arizona, so they don't do daylight saving. So now they're only 2 hours behind East Coast instead of
no otherwise
3. Yeah, they're on. Was it Mountain Standard? I think is the time. Hey, there he is. How long you been hiding out there, Joe? I didn't see you.
Oh, I've been hiding under the rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming out for some more. Hey, can you hear us?
Yep.
Oh, okay, good. How you doing?
Yeah, I was fine. I was just watching the American football.
Oh, who's playing over there this week? Is it Jacksonville and?
Yeah, I think it is Jacksonville. That's it. Yeah, I can't remember what the other team was.
Carolina, I think. Right, James? Is that?
That was on the 13th. That was the other week, 2 weeks ago.
Oh. No, it was this afternoon.
Oh, I got one.
You must have been watching a different team.
Could have been a different. I'm sure it was live. It was about lunchtime today.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's probably Jackson.
Yeah.
I think it was Jacksonville and somebody else. Yeah. Jaguars and somebody else.
I was going to ask you, Joe, when it's American football, unlike rugby, they can pass the ball forward when they're running?
Well, as long as they don't pass the line of scrimmage.
You lost me now.
Exactly, yeah. So when you're watching on TV, I'm pretty sure they do yours the same way they do ours. So you have a yellow line and possibly a blue line on the screen. The yellow line would be where they need to get the next first down. The blue line would be the original line of scrimmage. As long as they're behind the line of scrimmage, you can do a forward pass, which is where they actually hike the ball from.
Yeah. Unlike rugby, you've got to pass it backwards, haven't you?
Yeah, and it's a similar thing.
Yeah, it looks like everyone has a fight on the way up the field as well, unlike rugby.
Yeah. Right, yeah.
Just to keep it interesting.
Yeah, you're allowed to take the guys out. Yeah, if they haven't got the ball, you can still take them out.
It was Houston and Jacksonville that played today.
Houston and Jacksonville. Okay.
Houston, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it said it was the last one for Wembley, is it?
Is it?
Well, or the last game. I thought it was the last game, what they were going to do, I think, over it.
Oh,
It's not. It's not scheduling any more games on this thing here.
No.
Maybe the last one for the season. Yeah. Huh.
oh, is it really? I thought they were doing one every week of the season. That's interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Maybe I can learn the rules by next time.
Yeah, yeah, and see, actually, I think Jacksonville is almost your home team. I think that's actually intent because I think the owner of Jacksonville owns one of your soccer teams, and so that's the team that they project would be a home team in London. Like if there's ever the greatest fit, it's Jacksonville. Because they're already on the East Coast, so travel time ain't necessarily that much farther. And
Yeah, from America to England, it's probably the same time as traveling from here to London.
Yeah. Well, from the East Coast, so from Jacksonville to London isn't that much farther than it is from Jacksonville to Seattle.
Like if they're going from the East Coast to the West Coast, it's not much farther to go from the East Coast to London. Yeah. Yeah. As far as actual travel time. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, getting about over here is getting worse. You know, the traffic, so much traffic on the roads now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my friend took the train to the Lake District, which is normally a 6-hour drive from there. Whereas he decided to take the train. It only took him 13 hours to get there.
Oh,
13 hours on the train?
Yeah. I think they had a few problems, yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a long time.
oh,
Yeah, could have gone to Vancouver quicker.
Yeah, you could have flown. Yeah, could have flown to Vancouver faster than that. Yeah.
you will get no more sympathy than from me because I make my living driving in traffic.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely by the time I hit Friday, I'm like maxed out, man. I am completely done with every soul on this earth. I would just as soon shoot you than deal with you in traffic.
Oh, you're in a perfect state. You're in Arizona. You just
Exactly.
Everyone got a gun.
Yeah, I meant shoot you with my camera.
Mm.
Yeah.
The
There's
team,
some Lockery Italian. All right.
Yeah.
the London team is Fulham.
Fulham.
He owns them.
Right.
Huh? What was that?
So,
That guy you were saying he owns an English team. It's Fulham.
Fulham.
Okay.
Which
Yeah.
is where? Where is that?
London.
London.
It's a London team. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that
London teams.
their ground backs onto the River Thames.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So say if the guy owns the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Fulham Footballers, what's their? Are they just Fulham, or do they go? But do they have another name? Do they give a name?
Fulham is a district in London. So
Okay. All
It's
right.
FC.
Okay. Fulham Football Club.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So there, Fulham Football Club and Jacksonville Jaguars. If the guy owns both of those, yeah, then he can just move the Jaguars to the Fulham field when the football club isn't playing, and then put American football there.
Seems weird watching American football at Wembley.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here it is right here, Mark. I did not realize. I stand corrected. I thought there was a game every week there. So in other words, like 16 games, but there's not. There's only 4.
Okay.
And today was the last one. Yeah, you had
Okay.
November 3rd, Houston at the Jaguars, but it's really
Jaguars were a home team, even though they were in London. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
So you had Chicago. The first game was October 6th, Chicago versus the Raiders.
Yeah.
And then you had October 13th, Panthers versus the Buccaneers. And then you had October 27th, Cincinnati versus the Rams. And then you had today.
Okay. So you had 4 games in 5 weeks then. So that's pretty
Yeah.
that's pretty good. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now, was attendance good, Dennis? Did they say anything about attendance with the same?
Well, they looked like there was a lot of people at Wembley. Yeah. So
Okay. Good. Yeah. That'd be interesting. It's probably going to be the next market they expand to. They'll put a team there, and
yeah. Well, unfortunately, we didn't win the Rugby World Cup.
I wasn't. What happened? Did you get second?
Yeah, we got second. Then we got well trashed.
And who won?
Was it South Africa?
South Africa won. Okay.
I'm sure it was. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I watch about as much rugby as you watch American football. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really into rugby. It's only because it was the World Cup,
Yeah.
But,
The Olympics.
I expect someone in South Africa was going like, who came second? I don't know.
Oh, good. So, any photography equipment purchases here this week?
Oh, yeah, look, I bought myself a Hoya
Oh,
filter.
Okay.
Yeah. So now I've got a circular polarizer for my new lens.
Okay.
All right.
So that's a circular polarizer. Okay.
what size? What size?
Yeah, it's 52 mil, that one.
Okay, all right. So that's pretty affordable. That didn't cost too much.
No, I've got it on eBay anyway, Joe.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Half retail normally.
The Hoyas are damn good filters too. I mean, you could spend a lot more. And
It's funny because I usually buy B and W because they got the brass rings. They don't bind to the lenses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, the Hoyas are at Ali. So,
well, my thing is, I just right the second it feels like it's tight, I let it go, and then I've never had a problem. You know what I'm saying? If you go just even that smudge, even that millimeter farther, then you have an issue. But I mean, just to where it's snug.
Yeah, just tight. Yeah.
I have got one which keeps binding. I'll put it on and I leave it fairly loose, but when I get it off, it's a real pig to take off.
Okay.
Okay, Dennis, I've got the solution for you. Take you a can of WD-40 and just spray it all over the front of there.
Good idea, Joe. Yeah. Yeah, I thought
You won't be able to see anything out of the lens, but
I have a filter grip.
yeah, filter grips. I haven't got one, but
are they like a little rubber, like a little grippy thing?
You know what? You can use an elastic band. One of my filters got stuck, and I put an elastic band around it, and then untied it.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So like a rubber band or whatever around it. Yeah. Just something to give you a little extra stick. Yeah. A little torque.
Yeah, the only problem with B&W circular polarizers and ND filters, I think they got a color cast.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
If you read the write-ups, they're quite expensive filters, and there is a color cast, whereas the Hoyas are quite neutral.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so the Hoyas are neutral, but they're using aluminum or alloy rings instead of brass. So
yeah, see, I prefer the brass won't stick to your
they don't stick. They could, but they're much less prone to sticking. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's also probably the issue that, hey, ain't none of us getting any younger. So as we get older, your hands just can't quite.
Yeah. It's not that bad yet, Joe.
Well, for some people, it is an issue. I can see that.
I can still say good night to the boss.
Aye, nice. All right.
That's the English version.
The English version was that, Jimmy. Yeah, it's wise not to do that in Italy.
Yeah. Okay, so you got a filter, Joe. Any new photography equipment? Anything that could be construed as photography equipment, depending how you use it.
I know, right? I do have some new plastic discs, but
okay.
Not quite. Now they can be used. I guess, they could be for photography equipment because they help motivate me to.
And they could be used as reflectors. So you can reflect off of them and get some interesting patterns on your subject.
That is true. Yes.
No, are these discs you've got black with a hole in the middle?
I'll be damned. You're good, Dennis. You are good.
I think you also got the silver discs too. You got the.
I think you'll find that if you get enough of them, it'll be some kind of record. Mind you, you got to go somewhere to catch Wes up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah. So
It's going to take quite a bit to catch up with Wes.
oh, please, yeah, ain't
Wes
none
is
of us.
leading the pack. Yeah.
You ain't catching up to West. That's
Well.
wishful thinking. That is.
No, I could do it. I just would never retire. I would have to spend my whole retirement on records.
Exactly right. It's either that or live comfortably.
It could be an investment. You can sell them.
Yeah, I could sell them, but I wouldn't be able to sell them for as much as I paid for them. I'm pretty sure on that. Yeah.
There is some reviews on a new Canon camera I am not familiar with, Mark. There's a
Oh, really? Huh.
reviews on the Canon EOS M6 Mark II. So there's a Mark II version of a camera I have not heard of, the M6.
Okay, so that's the mirrorless one,
Yeah.
the M6 Mark II. Because Nikon came out with one, didn't they? Yeah. Nikon came out with one a few weeks ago.
Yeah, it's not a full frame though, is it?
No, I think
is.
is it a crop camera?
I think so.
I think this one's full frame.
Okay, this is okay. I'm on Adorama without lens.
I think your Nikon one's not a full frame.
Okay, the Nikon one. Okay, all right. Yeah, this one, ways to save. Okay, it doesn't tell me anything about it. Well, that's cool. Canon. Okay, EOS M6.
Oh no, APS-C.
Oh, it is. It's an APS-C. Okay.
32.5 megapixel sensor.
Okay. That's a crop sensor, and it looks like it's not really it's not a larger camera. It's kind of in that same size as the first ones that they had. So this one here.
Not a horrible price. You're looking at $850.
Yeah, it's like $830 at Adorama. It's got the upgraded processor, 14 frames per second with tracking. Yeah, it's probably 4K, 30 frames per second. Okay, 16,000th of a. Yeah, but yeah, it's so. These are going to be the ones that take the place of the the crop sensor DSLRs. I mean, this is just taking the mirror box away,
Right.
basically.
And this has 4K UHD.
Yeah, so it's 30. So 30 frames, 30 FP or 4K UHD 30p and 120p full HD. Okay, that's good. Yeah, like $800. But it looks like the size of it is a little. It's not the SLR size. It's more the smaller size.
Yeah, this is definitely a small size.
Yeah,
Definitely.
which I think I would probably pass on. I think if I were to get a mirrorless, I would get a little bit larger size just to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like the Olympus that I have, but it is just barely too small. I mean, it's super compact. And it's nice, but it's also one of those things that is a little bit of a challenge.
Here's your dimensions. You've got 1.9 by 4.7 by 2.8 inches. So it is tiny.
It's small. Yeah, that's like the size. It's like the size of the OMDs then.
It weighs 1.1 pounds.
Okay. Yeah.
That is small.
Yeah, that's small. That's compact. That's compact size. So, but yeah, that's they'll probably sell a lot of them. It's bigger than a Micro Four Thirds, but it's in the body that's probably about the same size as like the Olympus cameras. Pretty similar as far as size there, but with a larger sensor. So
I think now you've got these full frame mirrorless cameras out, the rest are going to go.
yeah, I think you're probably right. Yeah, 4/3 will probably be gone within a few years.
Yeah, and so will the APS-C, innit? The crop sensors will go because your lenses are going to come back to being what they are then. You know, you've got a 1.4 lens, 50
Mhm.
millimeter. That's what it's going to be when you put it on the camera.
Yeah, yeah. I think you're probably right. Yeah, the mirrorless, they got the sensors and the technology to the point where they can do all the processing. You know, it has all the processing power it needs to do what.
Yeah, I mean, all your lens sizes are down to rangefinder lenses now, which were much smaller than DSLRs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, carrying them around is going to be a lot easier, especially when you get older, eh, Joe?
Yeah.
No, that'll probably be my next digital camera. I think I'll probably keep the Olympus another year or two, but I think the next one will be a full frame mirrorless, because they'll be in the second or third generation at that point. If I wait a couple years,
Yeah.
probably be the third generation of that, so I can get a little bit larger body with a full frame. Well, how large? What's the size on your Sony, Dennis? Is it how much bigger is it than the Olympus?
It's about the same size.
Okay, all right.
It may be slightly larger, but I think the Mark III, what's out now, is bigger. It's bigger than the one I've got, the Mark II.
Okay.
And well, I read a few reviews about people who've put up the Nikon Zs against the Sonys, and they come to the conclusion that it's just preference of the grip on the camera, because the chips are basically the same, and the pictures, what come out of them, are the same. You know, I think Nikon colors are slightly different, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, so the chip is the sensor's the same. It's just how big the body is around the sensor. And
Yeah. I think they made them slightly larger because it was criticizing that people with big hands can't get all the buttons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that makes sense. And for those kind of cameras, if you're going to be using them, and those are more professional, prosumer professional, and you want to be able to access this stuff pretty easily. A lot of times by feel, and it's really hard when it's so small. If you've got just a little more room, you can develop the muscle memory to be looking through the viewfinder or whatever, and use your fingers to know where things are.
Yeah, well, see, when Joe turns up to do a wedding with his iPhone 11, it's not got the cred, has it?
11 Pro, by the way, 11 Pro.
It's a Pro. Yeah, right.
Pro on it. That means I can be the wedding photographer.
The iPhone 11, 12?
I don't have. I still have the X. Yeah.
Right. So
Wes has the 11.
Wes has got the 11, the new one. Yeah.
The 11
He has
Pro.
the 11 Pro.
Yeah.
Oh, right. The Pro.
He'll correct you. Yeah, it's the
The
11
one with the 3 cameras on it. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, it looks like a really nice. I mean, it's a nice phone. It's probably. I mean, it seems like it's getting good reviews, isn't it? I mean, are the reviews for it pretty positive?
Oh yeah, no, they're very positive. Yeah, the cameras, and especially with the new operating system. So once the iOS upgraded, I don't know. I don't think anybody here got them, but you have the new AirPods Pro. Is that the new Apple earbuds? Is that something that intrigues anybody? I'm wondering.
No, because I don't have an Apple phone, so.
I got an Apple phone, but it's my son's old one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm still up to my.
$1,000 for the phone, and I have it a few years later for next to nothing.
Yeah. I'm kind of, if I'm going to listen to earphones, I'm still a believer that a wired earphones sound better than wireless.
Oh yeah.
If I'm gonna go the money, if I want good quality sound, even basic wired sound better than the best wireless. I think still that might change, but and Bluetooth especially.
Yeah. They absolutely do. It's gotten way better, but
yeah. But no, I mean, I see a lot of people with them. I mean, that's more people than not have wireless than wired now. For people that are just using earbuds. So, and they're a little more convenient, but the sound quality does suffer, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm curious to know with Wes. I don't know if he has an Apple Watch or not, but I'm curious to see how the wireless shutter, works with the new iPhone 11 Pro. I
so activate the phone wirelessly from your watch.
oh yeah,
Oh, that'd be nice.
yeah. You've been able to do that since the Apple Watch came out.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, Joe, can you do teleportation with your Apple Watch?
You know what? You kind of beam it up, Scotty, sort of thing.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Can you? I'll send you something immediately.
That's what they're working on. That's the iPhone, probably the 14, I think. It's still got a couple more.
All right. Yeah, they're building in teleportation. Yeah.
Yeah,
That will probably sell well. That will sell well.
it's coming. Yeah, it's in the works. They're still working on the coding for that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the software that makes it good. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, also another thing released this week, maybe not photography related, but video related, which is part of our cameras these days. The Apple TV Plus service started this weekend.
That's right. Yeah.
Anybody check
Is it
out?
going to be? Is it? And it's 4K, high, the whole thing, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All
It costs loads of money, Joe. It costs loads of money to buy the box.
Actually, if you have bought any sort of Apple device recently, I think since the end of September, they're giving you a year subscription for free. But you get the week free trial, and it's $5 a month for the service. So
Okay.
it's not very.
Netflix. Yeah, Netflix is $14 a month, basically.
They don't have much on there just yet.
Yeah.
But you can put the Apple TV Plus app on practically any device you have. It's not just limited to the Apple TV or any Apple device. It's
Yeah. Oh, okay. So
You can watch it on your iMac, can you, Joe?
Well, yeah, you can, and I have it on my Amazon devices as well as my Xbox. So you can watch it in quite a few places. There's a series called C. Now they only have 3 episodes up, but I watched the first 2, and it looks amazing. It's not a bad series. The premise of that particular series is that it's called C, S-E-E, because everyone in the series is blind.
Have they got a hack for it yet, Joe?
Oh, you bet your ass they do. Yeah. How do you think I watched it?
Yeah, it's a bit like Sky TV here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you bet your sweet ass they do.
Yeah. Oh man. So now I was just, as you were talking, Joe, I was looking at the A7 III, so the new one.
Yeah.
The 24 to 70 2.8 lens kit, $4,700 new.
Yeah. Sony lenses are so expensive.
The base kit, well, the body only is $2,500, and with a basic 28 to 70 lenses,
Is that an
$2,900.
R or just an A7?
This is the A7R III.
Yeah, well, that's like 42 megapixel. Huh?
Yeah, it's a 42 megapixel one. Yeah, but it's expensive.
Yeah.
I don't think I would need 42 meg. Can't justify it really. 24 is more than enough, isn't it? What you want
Probably is. Yeah.
What are you going to use it for?
Well, landscape was be the only thing it'd come in handy for.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah, but it's a lot slower camera, isn't it? It's it won't work so fast because of the megapixels.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it takes a little longer, I think.
Yeah, your burst rate and all that is all much lower down than A7.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll get faster though. Give it a couple more, and then I'll be doing 40. Then it'll be up to like a 56 megapixel, and the 42 will be twice as fast as it is now.
Yeah, but when would it be enough though? Because it's only going to meet certain people in the market that need that. Other people don't need that.
Yeah, and that's the point. I mean, most like you said, Dennis. I mean, 24 is more than enough for most people.
Yeah, I think when they had six megapixel cameras out, they were fine. Unless you want to blow up the size of a wall, it's.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
6 or 8 megapixel was fine for like a 4x6 or even an 8x10.
Yeah,
was perfectly fine as far as a nice picture for just putting something and putting it in a frame and putting it on the wall or something. Yeah,
There's always a large format.
that's true.
It's true. I mean, they haven't got a digital camera yet. What can handle that?
No, they don't. And speaking of, let's jump into the images here because I think we got a fair amount. I was just looking through those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got a few here, which is good. Yeah, well, I think I still have a large format. It's back there somewhere. I just haven't used it in a while.
I'm telling you, man, my stuff has been collecting major dust.
Yeah,
It is bad.
I tried to buy a lens this afternoon. A Schneider, is it Schneider? The German make.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
90 millimeter f5.6. But I got outbid at the last minute.
Oh.
What was the price on it? What were you thinking I was going to go for?
300 was the price.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which would have been a good price for it, really.
Yeah.
You know, when you bid, Dennis, right? Do you put like the one up, or do you put the max you would go? So if someone topped you, they'd have to go to the max that you wanted. So say like you put 50 and you put down 100. That means anyone who puts in something between will be bumped off until they reach your max.
That's right. Yeah. It will keep putting bids on until it exceeds your maximum.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people do sniping, isn't it? They wait till the last second, slap a thing in, and hope they outbid the people, and they haven't got enough time to put another bid on there.
Yeah, you can pretty much just one, and that's it. Yeah.
It's called sniping.
Yeah, and it's been a problem with there for the last 5 or 6 years at least. It seems like.
Yeah, I mean, I bought so much stuff by sniping. Yeah, I just wait till the last 10 seconds, watch it counting down, put a bid in, and it says you're the highest bidder. They haven't got any time left to outbid you.
Yeah, I've done the same
You know
thing.
what I've done before on eBay? I've wanted something. This is years ago. I put a bid in and someone beat me straight away, and I thought, sod you. And I put another one in. Then they beat me again. I said, fuck you. And I put a big one down. So they jump, and I go, now you can keep it.
Yeah, it's automatic. It's automatic bids.
Yeah, but when I get so high, then I say, keep it now. And I pushed up their bids higher.
Yeah. We've all done it.
Yeah. You just have to know what a reasonable price is, and then if that one is getting too high, then you just got to let it go and wait for another one to come up.
Sometimes they put stuff out there that you could buy cheaper in the store.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got to watch what you buy. Yeah.
A lot of times, the stuff on eBay is more expensive than used on eBay is more expensive than new on Amazon or whatever.
Well, I had a friend selling something on eBay, and it was a really derisory price, and he didn't want to sell it for that, so he just got his mate to bid on it for him.
Oh, okay.
And of course, that ran the bids up. And he said, "Yeah, that'll do. Leave it there."
Yep.
Hey, minute, Aaron.
Yeah.
So, Christmas season is in full swing here, Dennis. It looks like.
Yeah, I was in London this week on Wednesday, and this is the Kensington History Museums, and the ice rink and the Christmas trees already up.
And the leaves are still on the trees.
In Hyde Park yet?
Yeah, Exhibition Road, Jim. You know, you go through Hyde Park and come out the other side of Kensington.
Right, but have they got Winter Wonderland on the Marble Arch?
Yeah, they will do. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's there yet, but all the Christmas decorations are up in Oxford Street and Regent Street, but they're not on yet. They haven't been switched on.
Yeah, they're usually nice. They are.
Yeah, it is a nice atmosphere.
Yeah, and you've got another few weeks before the leaves come off the trees. So.
Yeah. I was up there with my friend and his children, but they wanted to go ice skating, and his dad says, "No way, I'm taking you home with broken legs."
Yeah. So ticket. Okay. Yeah. 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, that's neat. That's a nice juxtaposition of because you lose all the leaves when the trees fall. So yeah. And so Christmas is.
Yeah, that is a lovely building, that History Museum.
Mm-hmm.
Nice architecture.
Yeah. It looks very. Well, I think you've had some. Okay, so is this from? Okay, London parking. There you go.
Yeah, this is what it's got to in London now. If you take a car into London,
You need a permit.
yeah, this is inside the Science Museum.
Okay. All right.
And that is actually how they park cars nowadays, though.
Vertical,
Yeah,
yeah. But this looks like a run through of different years of the. I don't know. No, it's not. No, there's a couple bugs in there, and then there's a couple other whatever these are. I don't know what these
They're
are.
like Beatles.
I think
Yeah.
Citroens.
Citrons. Okay.
Up there. Yeah, I don't think there was. I think they're all different makes.
Okay. Yeah. There's a. Okay. Yeah, they are different.
Forest underneath.
Yeah. That's funny.
It's awkward taking shots in that museum because the light coming through the windows usually just goes straight to bright white.
Mm-hmm. Was it a cloudy day? A little bit.
Yeah, it wasn't that bright. No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's a neat shot because of the different colors. I mean, most of these colors are kind of in the same thing, but then you got the red one kind of standing out, which is kind of.
Yeah, well, the schools are off at the moment, so
Okay.
there was about 2,000 kids walking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the holiday over there now? Is it Whitsun?
Over in it was half term, school half term.
Wow.
Mhm. So like your fall break. Yeah.
Yeah, it's then they're back now. Next time they break up, it'd be Christmas. Yeah.
Okay. So this was okay. This was from your trip early this year.
Yeah, what I done with this was
Oh.
I put the raw file into raw therapy
Okay.
to see how that would deal with it, because before it was done in Capture One, which is a Sony program. Yeah, and I think this actually was better than the Capture One.
So were you able to get the fog came out better in this than the other one? Okay.
Yeah, I've done a few experiments. I scanned some film and put it through the GIMP.
Mm-hmm.
And also I've done some flowers later, which I've done in Capture One, Raw Therapy, and the GMIC add-on for the GIMP to see how they came out differently. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, this is. Definitely can see. The fog and the mist is very nice in here. So yeah, that would be.
Yeah, there was a few bits of debris floating around in the river there, so I took them out with a clone.
Okay. Yeah. Was there a shopping trolley in the river? Like
No, it's a bit deeper. This the river is.
Okay.
Yeah, this is nice, Dennis. I like the feel of this.
Yeah, the feel is really nice, especially with these boats over here. This red kind of help set that off. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, there is that mystery when you look into that.
Mm-hmm.
What's going to come out of the fog at the back? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I took earlier in the year in February.
Yeah. It's
Was
just,
it that foggy, or did you make it that foggy?
No, it was that foggy. Yeah, and it was snowing. The next one, it was actually snowing on the same bridge, looking the other way. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Looking the other way. Yep. February 1st.
Yeah, I mean, this basically looks black and white, but it's not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very, very, very flat light. Not much there.
Now, this was done in the GIMP because I put Wilbur, their symbol, in the corner.
Okay. There he is. Yep.
So you got Raw Therapy and you got GIMP. Which one do you use first? Or do you use any?
Raw Therapy is the raw developer for GIMP. GIMP will not process raw files.
Okay.
So Raw Therapy is their version of
Lightroom?
Lightroom. Yeah. Well,
And GIMP is Photoshop?
yeah. Well, what happens when you use those programs? I think because Photoshop does raw files. I take it. Yeah.
Yeah. Photoshop will do raw, but you're using a Adobe Photo Raw, I think, is what it is, right, Joe? And it's kind of built into Photoshop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So this is just separated out. It's not built into GIMP. This is
but it sends the photos straight to GIMP.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just send them straight to GIMP from Raw Therapy.
Mm-hmm.
But I've also played with the other one, Darktable,
Mm-hmm.
to see what, like Wes says, it's slower than Lightroom,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not that much slower. I had a play with it.
If I had a picture, like just taking it out my camera, I load it on my computer, do I go into GIMP first or Therapy?
Raw Therapy it will process the raw. If you've taken raw shots,
Yeah.
put it into raw therapy, and then you can turn it into a TIFF,
Right.
and then send that to the GIMP, and the GIMP is just
More therapy.
basically that it's Photoshop.
Right.
Yeah. And I think someone's made a version of the GIMP which is basically all the same controls as Photoshop. So if you're a Photoshop user, it will look very familiar to you.
No, I'm not very good at Photoshop. I just use it for minor things. That's all.
Right. Well, I've had Photoshop and I had to play with it, but now I'm getting so used to using the GIMP. And Tim come down this week and he says he's using GIMP all the time now.
Okay. All right. You've converted them.
Yeah.
I did look at some videos this week, but I haven't downloaded anything. I just thought I'd get used to it. Look at some more first.
Yeah. Well, all this software is completely free to use. It's open source. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
So this is interesting. Was this taken with
taken with the Bronica.
the Bronica?
This is 120 film. 66.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what I've done was I scanned it on the Epson.
Mm-hmm.
Then I dumped it into GIMP to see how I could manipulate it. You know?
Okay. All right. Good. Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice. What was the film? What
This was Delta 100.
Delta 100? Okay.
It was developed in HC 110.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I put Wilbur in the corner of this to see, so I can tell the ones which have been gimped.
Yeah. Yeah. That's nice. Yeah. You can tell looks like film to me.
Yeah. I didn't have to add any grain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Tim.
There's Tim. Yeah. So I
This is an old one.
the basic scan, but after being in GIMP, I put a little bit more contrast on it.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, medium format cameras can just separate you just like that. That camera is like 3D, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, there he is with his old Nikon.
Yeah.
Long gone, the long gone Nikon.
I just got signed in right now.
He's got full frame now.
Got signed into what?
Flickr. It's taking me all this time just to get signed in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I found Flickr gets pretty slow sometimes.
Oh my God.
Wow.
They kept telling me I didn't have the right password, so I had to switch my password.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, I went through that a month or so ago, and now I've got it saved. It's a cookie file now in the browser, so now it's fine. But if I lose that, I'm gonna have to go through that same jumping through all those hoops again, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's
That's nice. I like that.
Yeah, this is nice. So this is
a 10 stack focus stack,
okay.
and the first one is Capture One.
Okay, so this is Capture One in GIMP. All right.
This was photo stacks using that Zareen stacker.
Okay. Yep, the one you've been using. Yeah.
Because that runs out soon, so I thought I'd have another one more.
So you got that one, and then you did the same one.
This one was processed in raw therapy, and then the GIMP. I did not adjust the colors in any way on any of these.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the difference there.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I thought at first I preferred Capture One, but then when I took a good look, when I expanded it up on the screen, I kept swinging back to either raw therapy. I thought, no, raw therapy seems to be a little bit better.
That really punches you. That does.
Yeah, it's 10 images stacked together with different depths of
So
field.
what did you do? You just took 10 shots?
You
and
take 10 shots, and each shot you keep adjusting the focus, because this is taken at f1.2. So there's such a shallow depth of field, you have to build 10 different shots, changing the depth of field. Like you focus in the middle, and then you focus your way through the flower, trying to get all the petals in focus. And then the stacker will only put the sharpest pieces into the final image.
So you're taking the sharpest pieces out of all the shots that you took to make
Yeah,
that.
it builds one image, which this is an impossible shot to do. You can't do this with a camera with a single shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you had f/22, all those flowers in the background would all be in focus.
Yeah.
You know, so this gives you your completely blurred out background, and this is 10 shots at f1.2.
So obviously you had it on a stand and you just was careful not to jog.
Yeah. You stick it on the tripod and just do the 10 shots. And what I've done, a 2-second delay on the camera to make sure I wasn't touching it when it went off.
Yeah. Okay, so you got Capture One in the GIMP, and then this is Raw Therapy.
Yeah, and the next one, it was processed in the
GMIC. Okay.
Yeah.
Which is the stacking add-on for GIMP.
This is the stacker, which is an add-on for GIMP, right? And I think it done quite a good job, really, especially that it's free as well.
Yeah, it is interesting. They're all different, and you didn't change the color, so this was just all what the algorithm, what the software did.
Change the colors, and I tried to keep like the sharpening side of the raw file as close as I could, you know. So
yeah. Okay.
obviously,
I have a question for you. Do you know, like I pay that $10 a month for the Photoshop and Lightroom. If I decide to say I like what Dennis is doing, I'm going to change to that, and I don't use my Photoshop anymore, so I, got away with the subscription.
Yeah.
Will I be able to process those pictures that I did in Lightroom in here?
Yeah. If you've saved your raw files, if you've got your raw files, then you just tell it to open that folder, and it open all your raw files into Raw Therapy.
So I wouldn't lose those images then.
No, you can. This is what I've been doing. These files here are Sony RAW file, and I put them in Capture One, which is Sony's program. I put them in Raw Therapy, and I've stuck them in the GIMP add-on for stacking and processing.
Yeah.
Right.
You see, I use that Zareen stacker, which you've got to buy, whereas this last one is free. It's an add-on to GIMP.
They're all different. I think the flower itself, I almost like the Capture One.
Yeah, but I could still make the others look like this, couldn't I? By just increasing.
Yeah, you could. But yeah, I mean, just like straight out. I mean, this is closer. The thing I like about it is this darker orange here.
Yeah, I think this one is quite good. It's the free stacker, that one, isn't it? Which the only thing was, Mark, it took 7 minutes to stack the images.
Oh, okay. And that was only 10. So imagine if you did 100.
The Zareen stacker does it in about 2 minutes max.
Yeah. So free. Just what that means, Dennis, is free means it takes more of your free time to do it.
Yeah. Boom.
We see the Raw Therapy there's got the GIMP on it, but I think it was Capture One. Yeah. Capture One had I put the moon in the corner for you, Joe.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah.
Oh yes, there we go. Yep. Funny. No, I mean,
Great, Dennis.
They're all nice, but they're all a little different. Now, like you said, Dennis, you can tweak them to get them anything you want.
Yeah, I think
kind of like apples to apples to apples, as close as you can get. Yeah.
I think really you could drop the blacks and bring up the brightness on the flower. You could make them exactly the same.
Yeah, that's true. All right, James. So this is with your new your newly used ND filter that you've had for a while. You decided to get out and actually.
Yeah, I got my phone because I've got all my stuff on it. Yeah, where's it go? There. In case you ask me questions.
Oh, okay. So this is
come up, does it?
the EXIF. Let's see.
No, I'm not seeing.
There it is. I have to. No, it's not showing. It's only showing part of the EXIF. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I took a copy of it and put it on my phone.
Yeah, sometimes it does that. It won't display it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's you got to go back to the group sometimes. Let's see. Sometimes you have to reset it.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, it's not showing anything now. But so
Yeah,
this was
One, Jimmy, you was going to put into a competition, weren't you?
No, it's not competition. It's the photo club that I go to once a month. Their theme this month is water. So I thought I'd use my neutral density filter, which I haven't used for years, and I hardly used it anyway. And I thought, well, let me go out and practice. So I practiced with that. With the lens I have was the 12 to 40.
yep. Okay.
2.8.
All right.
And I was a long way away, so this is heavily cropped
Yeah.
Okay.
because I only took one lens. See, sometimes I only take one lens. I'll get up and say I'm going to shoot today and take one lens to make sure I use that lens. Another day I'll take another lens just to make sure I practice on it. So I only took one, but I wish I had both though on this one because of the cropping. But it still came out good.
Yeah. Now, do you remember what was the exposure on this?
Yes, I've got them on my phone. ISO speed was 64, no flash. F number was 11.
Okay.
Then I was doing metering spot. White balance was automatic.
All right.
Okay.
And then you had the neutral density. You just adjusted it. How did you determine what you wanted to set that at?
I turned it to went dark, and then I just looked at the reading, and as long as it was okay on the reading bar, exposure bar, and then I took the shot.
Okay. So
Okay.
by doing that, it's going to give you a long. Yeah, it's going to give you the blurring and the motion. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember last week, Mark.
Uh huh.
Jimmy's got an ND filter which is adjustable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen one.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, that's a good thing to have because it was, like you said, it was kind of expensive, but you've got a full range, like between maybe like a 1 and a 10 stop filter just by turning the frame.
I'm going to take it back to the shop, not to get rid of it, just to ask them questions and say, can you tell me the definitions of this filter? Because I don't quite understand it. But I don't. I was using it, but I didn't really understand it. But the other thing is there was 2 swans or whatever birds sitting on those stones, and I got rid of them.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, was that with a rifle, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Shotgun to make sure I didn't miss. Sorry, Dennis, I showed you them. Do you remember?
Yeah.
No, it came out. You got a nice, nice blurring of the water here. Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, it came out really nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
And as I said, I was practicing, so I'll go do some more. But I put that one into the photo club as well. But it's not that you win a prize. It's like now you comment on other people's pictures to see if you can help them make.
Yeah, what Simi does these sort of shots. He's got 10 stops.
Yeah. And that's why it ends up being a 10 stop, 10-minute exposure.
Yeah.
I like the expression on this guy's face right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my neighbor's dog. She's 16, and she's going to go anytime. She can hardly hear, can't see very good. So this is what they do. They take her for a walk, and the push bike is on the front with the bar, obviously. And they take her for a walk. They do take her for a walk, without that thing. But when they go on long rides, they put her in that, and it's so cute.
Yeah.
So they asked me to take some photographs. So I took that one.
Yeah, that's nice. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, you can tell that's an old dog.
Oh yeah,
Gray around the eyes and the snout.
I love the photograph. So that's
Yeah, no, that's a nice, very nice shot. Nice and focused. You got the catch light in the eyes there. Yeah.
Yeah, I always focus on the eyes.
Yeah, that's a neat one. There we go.
This is the neighbor. So he would ride the bike, and the dog would be in the back seat, and it was her birthday.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, that's nice.
She looks happy there, actually.
Yeah,
Oh, she loves that thing.
yeah, and she's very.
That's a walking trail just down the road from me.
That's nice.
Obviously, the dog thinks it's Cleopatra now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice image. Yeah, those will be two shots probably that they'll keep long after the dog is gone. That'll be,
Yeah.
be nice.
10 by 10s of them, but the other one she wants to enlarge for maybe a 20 by 30
Nice. Yeah.
canvas rather.
Yeah.
But what I'm doing is on the right side of him, on the print, it comes out a little bit dark. So I've told her, because it's all right making the adjustment, then going back over there and say check it, and they go, no, not about this. What I do is I say, come over here, look at what I'm doing, and let me know when it's adjusted enough for you.
Mm-hmm.
Main loop, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that side of it on his arm into the forehead and that.
Okay. Yeah.
Graduation filter and bring it up a bit more, because when you print it, it comes up a little bit dark.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, do you have in Lightroom? Do you have the printing profile for the paper and all that? That helps tremendously.
I calibrate the screens on my laptop and the desktop.
Right. Yeah, and that helps, but it really helps to have the printing profile for where you want to print from.
What I use, get their print. I'll have to ask them.
Yeah, for instance, I have the Costco printing profiles for all the different Costcos that I print at.
Yep.
And that helps tremendously, because then you can see exactly what that printer is going to print like. It'll show you.
I've always been happy with the printing.
Good.
Now, the canvas ones, if I get a canvas, and I've got a few for myself, I don't get canvas at this store because it's too expensive. But I send away from them, and I get nice canvas, like 11 by 14 is $20.
Mm-hmm.
by 30 is like $40. It's great. Really good.
You know who does half decent, and I literally mean half decent, not the best, but get you by sort of thing, is Walmart. Walmart does decent canvas prints like within an hour. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fast.
It really is. I mean, for the speed and for what it is, and they're not that much.
It's not the customer as well. It's what they like.
Yeah.
And they say, "Oh, that's fine." Other customers look at it and then digest it and say, "Well, this needs to be adjusted." You get different customers.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
But for those prices, what I used to charge people, I used to sell do threes. If they wanted 11 by 14, which was $20, I sold $60.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, see that bridge?
Yep.
That's where I took the shot for the water fountain.
Oh,
And now I've come around to the front of it.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And this one, I like that's a nice, very nice. Yeah. I think the neutral density filter works.
Yeah, and the main thing is using that filter. That's the main purpose.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you get used to it and kind of get a sense for what the different, what the range is, what, minimal and minimum and maximum effect is, and you just get used to it. It's kind of like a circular polarizer. You just gotta, just get used to. There's no markings on a circular polarizer. It just twist it and see what happens. So
now, Dennis, with 3 laps to go, Kevin Harvick is in the lead.
I'm watching it. Well, I don't watch it. I watch the changing of the numbers. My driver this week is Alex Bowman. It's number 5. It's a pool we do every week. You put $6 in, right? So $1 goes to the jackpot at the end of it. But
that's cool.
2 numbers, and you don't know who your drivers are until the practice run. The lineup is on Sunday. So that's how I know my driver is Alex Bowman, but he's number 5 right now, and he needs to kick.
So is this in Martinsville? Is that where this one is?
No, this is Texas.
Okay. This is Texas. Okay.
Yeah, this is week 3. So then every year, you've got Texas, and then you have Arizona. So we're next week.
Okay.
And then the final is in Florida, right?
It's a checkered flag.
Daytona. Yeah.
So Kevin won, Kevin Harvick. Yeah.
Look like it.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go, Dennis. Your NASCAR update.
Well, I'm glad you told me that, because I probably wouldn't have slept tonight.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. He led, and he was going 184.439 miles per hour.
Slacker.
Slacker. Exactly.
All
Well,
right,
thank
guys.
you, Mark. Appreciate it.
Yeah, good show, man. I've got dinner cooking. I got to listen to some music and do some work tonight. So I appreciate you guys showing up. We're back on. So now you're only 4 hours ahead of us now, right, Dennis?
No,
Oh, you're 5 now. 5.
We went back last week.
You're back to midnight now. Okay.
your clock's changed this week, yeah?
Yeah. It's 7 o'clock Eastern time, and Joe's only 2 hours behind Eastern time now.
Yeah, well, I've gone back to 11 o'clock.
Okay, so Joe took your hour.
He did. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
that never changes, do you?
All you guys with your time, I don't even know what that is.
I wish
What are you
I
talking
would
about?
go in one time. That's it.
Yeah. That's what Joe's got. He never changes where he is.
You guys are speaking Chinese to me, man.
Yeah. All right, guys.
If you
Have a good one, man. All right.
We'll see you, man.
Take care.
you're going to
See
do
you next week.
click the buttons on the side.
For what?
Raw therapy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when
Okay.
Frank tried it, he couldn't get the sliders to do anything. You have to click a button on top of the module to turn it on.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah. All right. Take care, guys.
Yep. See ya.